Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga has announced that he will not be running in the race for leadership of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. This sets the stage for his replacement after just a year in office. Suga took over after Shinzo Abe resigned last year over health concerns. Suga's support ratings have sunk to below 30% as Japan struggles with its worst wave of COVID infections. And for more on that, let's cross live to our correspondent Phoebe Amoroso in Tokyo. Hello, Phoebe. Is this a surprise to the Japanese political circle, and who will be replacing Suga?
Yeah, it's come as a huge surprise. For months, it's been expected that Prime Minister Suga would call a general election in order to shore up his power and then give him a good chance of running for a second term for the LDP. In fact, even earlier this week, it was reported that he might call an election this week. But Suga came out and strongly denied that, saying that he could not call an election during this time due to COVID-19. But he clearly stated his intention to go ahead with the leadership party for the LDP this month. And there will also be many rumours that he would reshuffle the cabinet in order to shore up his support. Long-serving Secretary General Toshihiro Nikai, who is a very powerful figure within the LDP and an ally of Suga, it was reported that he'd accepted moving out of his post in order to make way for this strategy to build up Suga's support. But it's likely that Suga saw that the writing was on the wall and he would not be able to get the backing that he would need to run for a second term leading the LDP. The question now, of course, is who takes over. The front runner is Fumio Kishida, who is a former foreign minister. He's been very openly critical about Suga's handling of the coronavirus pandemic, and he's promised a stimulus package worth trillions of yen. But analysts say that he might not be the only candidate, particularly Taro Kono, who is the minister in charge of administrative reforms. If he can get the backing of his faction leader, Finance Minister Taro Aso, he might be a very strong candidate. Now, the LDP is suffering due to the coronavirus response. There's widespread dissatisfaction with approval rating under Suga wallowing around 30% or even lower. But whoever takes over as the next leader is set to become Prime Minister. There's not a lot of credible opposition to the Liberal Democratic Party. They've been in power almost continuously for decades. They may lose some seats, but it looks set that the successor to Suga will be the next Prime Minister of Japan.
Thank you very much. Our correspondent Phoebe Amoroso in Tokyo.